Once a year, the Kwajalein Fire Department reaches out to the community through Fire Prevention Week, a time to share safety lessons and connect with residents.
Well, NFPA conducts Fire Prevention Week with the participating fire departments, and lithium-ion batteries is their theme this year. The way we celebrate Fire Prevention Week here on Kwaj is we host a lot of events when we go to schools. Yesterday we had the Catholic school from Ebi in. Today we had 8th graders from the public school, and the open house is currently going on. Tomorrow we're going to Roy, where we're going to have the Third Island children. We're expecting upwards of probably 500 kids, and all the employees are invited. The last day, the finale, we go over to the elementary school here in Kwaj, and we have what we call a round robin, and there's stations where each class gets to rotate through and learn about fire prevention, and get to spend some time with Sparky in the escape house and see the fire trucks and visit with the guys.
It's important to inspire the next generation of firefighters and teach kids about fire safety. Nothing we do happens in an organized environment, and the more they know, the safer they'll be.
Thank you to Queen of Peace School, Ebi Public Middle School, Enneber Elementary School, Enneber High School, and George Seitz Elementary for joining in and helping make Fire Prevention Week a success. And a special thank you to all the firefighters and EMTs who made this week possible.
Yahweh!
Yahweh!
On an atoll where every drop of diesel fuel is precious, the role of an energy manager is critical. For Christy Fisher, that job involves a constant search for efficiency, whether proposing solar projects or ensuring new HVAC systems are compliant with federal standards. His goal is to reduce the island's energy consumption.
Most energy managers kind of input and output. They take input from subject matter experts, engineers, architects, and so on, and they turn those into points towards these LEED certifications. That's not as much what it's like here. It's very different. And I think that might be why there's a niche. I do more of the work on the subject matter expert side as well. So I'll integrate with engineering, and I'll do a lot of the verification of the equipment to ensure that it's energy efficient. HVAC equipment in particular, because probably as much as 70% or more of our diesel fuel through our electricity goes to HVAC. So that's a really big opportunity for energy savings, diesel fuel savings for the island. So when you're talking about large HVAC systems, you can save a significant amount of money. Some of these things can have a payback period of less than 5 years. Some of the equipment we buy, if it's energy efficient enough, you can have a payback around 18 months or 2 years. It's paid for itself in the energy savings because diesel is so high in price.
The impact of the Electrical Work Permit, or EWP, has been transformative, and Fisher has personally trained nearly 150 people across Kwajalein, Roy Namor, and Mech, including HVAC technicians, plumbers, and electricians, on the new safe work practices and how to use the EWP.
So outside of the energy efficiency, I would say the major accomplishment has been our electrical safe work practices for qualified persons program. It's a 5-module program. It's 2 days, 4-hour training, so it's a total of 8 hours, plus a 3rd day that is a 1-hour proficiency demonstration. So we're required by our contract to evaluate all of our employees who may be exposed to 50 volts or more. So that's a big, heavy lift, that training. And then we have a new electrical work permit. When we do lockout tagout, we have to do 0 voltage verification, but we have no way of knowing what the level of PPE we have to wear based on the incident energy, what we call available fault current. So what this form had to become, and finally did become, is a very, very sophisticated document that has a built-in computer. And it has all of the different engineering calculations for transformers and generators, calculating the resistance and impedance of conductors. That allows our subject matter experts to put in a minimal of information. What is the voltage that's present? What is the size of the transformer or generator? What task are they going to do? Different tasks have different likelihoods for an injury and different levels of severity depending on the task and depending on the specific piece of equipment they're working on. For example, a panel rated less than 240 volts versus a large switch gear that's rated up to thousands of volts. So there'll be different levels of fault current based on all those things. What this hidden calculator and the permit does is takes the minimal information that they put in, and then it does a bunch of logical calculations that asks what were the answers in this cell, this cell, this cell, and this cell, to do logical calculations to determine likelihood of injury and severity of injury, and then all of the engineering calculations associated with determining the proper level of PPE.
Through his relentless dedication, Christy Fisher has not only saved countless dollars in energy costs, but has also engineered a legacy of safety that will protect its workforce for years to come.
I am Annette Monk. I was born in Chicago, Illinois, and I grew up in a place called Columbia, Mississippi. That's ultimately where my parents moved me when I was 7 to get to know my grandparents, and that's where I went to grade school and college, undergraduate school. Then, the fact that I'd have an opportunity to get back into communications. As I mentioned, I have a communications degree, but I have been tied to human resources for the last 25 plus years, which I love and I'm very passionate about from a recruiting standpoint. But I also wanted to build upon my ability to connect with people and to network and to share stories. I have a curiosity that just is beyond anything that I've ever experienced and that most people have experienced, and I just love to connect. And so this job gave me an opportunity to do that on so many levels. This island offers so much beauty, just like even right now, you can get lost in just meditating here, and it's a beautiful place. And so I would say that would be what has drawn me to Kwajalein, the beauty of it, and the people of course as well. Being that I'm from Miami, Florida, the weather is very similar. I mean, we are always in the 80s and 90s for the majority, 70, 80% of the year. Probably closer to 90 actually now that I think about it. So the weather is very, very similar, which was no issue for me to come here and have tropical weather because I love it. I'm an island girl and I love the sun and I love the water. So from that aspect, it's very similar and not different at all. If anything, the people are very similar in a way that Miami is a melting pot of different cultures, mostly from the Caribbean. And so here, you've got all these islanders from the Ibai and Roy and all these other places that I think also make it a melting pot as well. I'm actually wearing quite a few hats. I am a journalist, I'm a networker, I'm even leading a radio show, which is pretty cool. I am excited to just be a communication strategist on the island, helping people to feel comfortable coming and sharing what their experiences are, what their events are, and getting the word out. My undergraduate degree is in public relations, and so I enjoy connecting the dots for people and getting them positive exposure. Well, what I'm most excited to explore on the island is snorkeling. I'm ultimately not a swimmer, but I have been snorkeling a few times and I have loved what I see in the underworld. And so here, I know that there's a lot to see with the reefs and the corals, and I know we've got to be careful and not damage them, but I am so excited to see the different wildlife that can be explored underneath the water and all the tide pools that are here. I'm looking forward to experiencing those because I've never done that before. People here are genuinely kind. Everybody I see waves at each other. It reminds me of my Mississippi roots because people that you don't know will constantly, when you pass by, they wave at you. I want to experience Marshallese food. I love spicy food and I love trying new things, so I'm definitely open to it. I even told my coworkers just this morning, I want to get some of these coconuts off the tree because I haven't had a coconut since I've been here. So I'm super excited about Marshallese food and definitely getting some coconut water in my system directly from the coconut. The gym is my happy place. I enjoy the gym. I go there every day. Very much into health is wealth and muscle is medicine philosophy. So I spend a lot of time there. I've even started to do about 8 to 10 miles on the weekends each day, going around the whole island a couple of times. And so I'm really enjoying that. I walk it, I run it, and I ride a bicycle. As you know, that's how we get around here. And so I got excited actually when I got the opportunity to come here and found out there's no cars, there's no driving. You have to walk or ride a bike. And I was like, I'm in. I'm so in because that's part of my regimen anyway. I would tell them to seize every opportunity to get out of their comfort zone and go to Kwaj because it offers so many opportunities for you to see and witness beauty in a way that you've never seen it before, as well as people in a way that you've never seen it before. And you just never know the relationships that you can develop and the friendships that will evolve that'll be a part of your life for a lifetime. Like I already know that the people I work with and the people that I'm meeting, I've met so many people and I'm really good with names. And so when I meet someone and I learn their name, when I see them the next time, I'm going to be able to say, hi, Jackie O. It's good to see you.
This is Annette Monk and we'll
see you in the next episode.